tournament time. Think you guys are ready?
Yeah, I mean, I did like the way we played against Michigan State at their place, and especially was happy with the freshmen.
Right.
You know, the way they came on and played pretty nicely. Although I did tell them before the game that, you know, it's been 30 games now. So, you know, if you've played 20 minutes a game for 30 games, you're not really a freshman. So, you know, and the same with Trey, maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes, Cal, something like that also. So, and they all played pretty nicely, so it was good to see. Still want to get the win, finish off these things and not play 35 minutes.
Were you impressed with Ola? It seemed like his post moves have improved a lot in the last few games, and he showed us something against Michigan State.
Yeah, you know, I think I said after the game against Michigan State that it seems to have slowed down a little bit for him. His decision making is better. In that game it was, and I actually just talked to him, you know, an hour ago or so, and just you know, let him know that, you know, the hardest thing, and we've been saying all along for a big guy in our offense, is to know when to pass it and when to shoot it. You know, because he's a facilitator in a lot of ways in our offense, and it's starting to come to him a little bit.
Defensively, what do you think he still needs to improve on the most?
No, every part of defense, every single part of it, you know. But, and I told him that playing Knicks is a lot different than playing Iowa guys. You know, Knicks and he are big, strong guys, and they're just banging and knocking it, and that's easier sometimes. Not to take it away, I thought he did a pretty nice job with him. But now you're going to play Basabi and Woodbury, who are faster, move better, and so each, you know, different team presents different, you know, challenges.
Why is Iowa been such a challenge?
You know, they beat us pretty good here,
Right.
and then we went out there. We really are ahead most of the first half. They were down by, I think, 3 or 4 at half. And then, you know, still a 2-point game. Swap shot, his leg goes, and then Ola, as hard-headed as he is, got a concussion. So, and it seemed to go down from there, you know. But they do a lot of different stuff. You know, they'll play man, they'll play 2-3 zone. They press, you know, full court, 3/4 court, which causes problems against Penn State. So they'll throw a lot of stuff at you, and you have to be ready for it and not have any possessions where you know, you're a little screwed up and you don't get the shot you want.
Sobo also mentioned they had an attack for the 1-3-1.
Say it again?
Sobo said they had an attack plan for the 1-3-1, especially.
Oh, they came out and they back screened us twice, and you know, so you get a back screen and either a dunk or a lay-in, and it looks bad, but you know, that's something you can certainly recover from. You know, you just have to be aware that that's coming, and you'll be okay.
The ups and downs of the season and what you've had to throw at young guys, and how have they kind of absorbed that heading into the tournament and feel like they're ready to extend the season?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the guys are in a pretty good spot, actually. You know, considering that we've lost, you know, all these games in a row, I just think they seem pretty good to me. And you know, I'll know better. We were off yesterday. I'll know better today, practice, and tomorrow. But you know, sometimes that's even a difficult barometer. You think, oh wow, we're in trouble here, and you play pretty well, or you have a great practice and you don't. But I'd certainly prefer having 2 good practices.
What about for you? How challenging has the season been for you?
Yeah, it's, you know, you do what you can. You know, you had a certain plan. This was the way it was going to be, and then you change things a little bit, and then you have to change it a little more, and then you just say, okay, well, the positives can be that all these young guys are getting minutes, and you hope that they get something out of it. You know, actually, you see some growth, some improvement. You know, you just coach, you know, what you're given once the season starts.
Reggie and Marco, they both said really nice things about you and playing for you here.
I'm gonna give them minutes tomorrow. Both of them. Good. Next, what do we got?
Yeah, but I mean, it sounded like they really wanted to win for you. I mean, it's on their mind.
Yeah, that's great. You know, I really like both guys, and they've been, as I've said, both passionate basketball players, which is what you love. But you know, you play for your team. You know, the coaching staff is part of the team and stuff like that. But I just like to see them have a good game, go out in a good game, play tomorrow. You know, knock them off. back in Michigan State.
Do you feel as though you guys are at advantage having the tournament so close to home?
I prefer it here. You know, this is reading week. We have guys with exams tomorrow. Otherwise, we'd have to take them on the road with a proctor and all sorts of crazy stuff. So we can actually go to school tomorrow and then go down, you know, after practice tomorrow night. So I think definitely some advantages. And Chicago, you know, I'm a little tired of all that collegiate stuff. I can walk to the hotel. I can walk to this. This is Chicago. All right. Thanks.
Thanks, Coach.